So our gamers are ready. ValiditySAGA and vVvHasuu. Hopefully they maintain their colors. It looks like we're gonna have green and red.
Well, at least we have different races this time. That'll definitely help.
That
Last
helps.
time it got quite a bit confusing.
Oh yeah.
I was nervous when saying one player's name because I wasn't 100% that I was actually saying the right guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we see Warden walking in.
Warden.
Very well-mannered guy. I like how the crowd freaked out when he said kid.
Uh-huh.
Very small insult, but coming from that guy, it's pretty rare.
Oh, we're starting.
Here we go. First game of this best of 5. It's not a best of 7. It is actually a best of 5. And we're going to be starting on MLG Metalopolis.
Hold on to your seat. Take your medicine. No NyQuil. You don't want to fall asleep during this. This is something you want to stay awake for. Metalopolis. I love this map. Ever since it started. Yay, so you're in the... what is that? The left-hand side of Metalopolis, we do have our red Terran player. He is ValiditySAGA, and he won the last game against Warden.
Yep.
And then in the bottom side of Metalopolis, we do have vVvHasuu, our green Protoss player. He's pretty awesome. I saw him walking in today. You know, good guy.
He pulled a lot of clutch force fields out in his last match against FireZerg, so definitely a player to watch.
Force fields, the bane of every player that is not Protoss.
Absolutely.
So we got the production tab open. We got a pylon being warped in by Hasuu. We got a supply depot from our good friend ValiditySAGA. But let's take this opportunity first to mention our sponsors. There's some cool people sponsoring this tournament. They got some awesome stuff. Before these builds get underway, we got our grand prize and our main sponsor, NCIX. This is why it's called the NCIX UBC StarCraft Cup. It's the second cup that has been taking place at UBC, but the first one actually sponsored by NCIX. They provided the computer for the grand prize shuttle, and Mushkin can be found inside there, as well as it's small. You can carry it with you. You can beat somebody with it.
It's an excellent little LAN computer. It's really a great solution for someone who doesn't want a laptop, wants something a little more beefy, but portable.
Yeah, it can be used also as a great self-defense tool. You're going to LAN and like somebody BMs you. You're like, okay, screw it. I just take out my computer and just beat somebody in the head with it. And I'm sure, and because Mushkin and Shell, that makes some great components. That's not going to go down south.
Very durable.
When you crack somebody's skull with it.
Absolutely. We should also mention the UBC CSL team.
Oh yeah.
The Collegiate StarCraft League. They contributed half of their winnings. They won $1,000. They gave $500 to our cause, and they gave one of the 5 keyboards that they won to be raffled off. And I was actually in the room when it got raffled off. The guy was right psyched, and I was right bummed out because I wanted that keyboard, man.
Yeah, I've been looking for a new keyboard, so I should have got one of those too.
Upgrade complete.
Our next sponsor, of course, was the Math Club, which gave $300 instead of $314. I don't know why they do that.
Not using their skills, not utilizing what they have.
Yeah, why would you pass up the opportunity to not donate 100 pi?
Yeah.
Unless you gave us 100 pies, then hey, we'd be happy with that. Every person here is going home with a pie. Win-win situation.
We also got to mention Cyber Gaming. They throw some great tournaments together. I went to their last one there in Richmond. They contributed 4 computers. Actually, Dallas, I haven't seen him here today, but Dallas brought 4 computers himself to allow people to play, allow people to get matches in, because a lot of people weren't able to bring their own home PC. So allowing them an option to actually be able to compete and play in the tournament.
Yeah, shout out to 604 StarCraft. You can follow them on Twitter. Twitter.com/604StarCraft.
And Facebook.
Yeah, and Facebook, same thing. 604 StarCraft. They give us the Razer headset, which we just raffled off today, and the winner's very happy about that.
The crowd is laughing. I think we're missing something. There is a command center going down for our Terran player, and we do see 4 Marines just kind of poking around out here.
Construction tab doesn't look too weird or anything like that. Looking at the base of the Protoss player, does have a gateway, a Cybernetics core, and building another 2 gateways, so he's going to be shortly on 3 gate. The robotics facility, so a 3 gate rowboat from our Protoss player. Terran player going for 3 racks, or probably 1 racks expand into 2 more racks, as that's pretty standard for a Terran player. as well as since on Metalopolis, they are spawning short air positions. So I'm actually surprised how the Terran player hasn't taken this opportunity to go for air, but of course you have to think of, the counter, the meta game where you're like, okay, he's gonna think I'm gonna go for air and I'm not gonna go for air. But at the same time you can say, okay, well he's gonna think that I'm not gonna go for air, so I'm gonna go for air because he thinks I'm gonna go for air.
So many mind games, man, just going back and forth. We do see an observer gonna pop out right about now. There we go. And it's already rallied right over to the Terran base. There's no engineering bay, there's no missile turrets. He could scan it, but that is expensive for a Terran player to scan.
Yeah, I mean, it's not worth it. I mean, unless you have some extremely rare tech that you're hiding. Like, let's say you do have actually a